So many friends of mine, so many family members, so many work colleagues right now are feeling not so well. And there are many of them are staying home. But the question is, if you're not feeling well at this moment, maybe you have a virus, maybe there's a lot of other things going on in your life. What can you do to make yourself extra healthy? What can you do to kind of rebound faster? And our health expert this morning, my good friend Bryce Wylde, joins us this morning to kind of help us navigate through this way of, I'm feeling sick, now what do I do? Good morning, Bryce.
Morning, Frankie. How are you, sir? I love the backdrop, by the way. You and I can never get tired of flowers and plants. It's all about nature. In fact, that's the whole segue right now. It's how to keep ourselves healthy naturally. I mean, that's been my gig for 20 plus years in clinical practice. And whereas getting vaccinated is important, and ultimately all the hygiene, that we're faced with over the last couple of years, keep those in mind. However, some of us forget about the basics, especially as it relates to prevention. So hydration, that's key. But adding some citrus to your water, Frankie, limonene. I happen to like limes. Some people like lemons, but keep that in mind. At least once a day, a glass of water with lime or lemon juice. And Frankie, getting a good deep sleep, practicing sleep hygiene is so important. So if you can't achieve a dark room, make sure you have an eye mask, because that's the number one thing that disrupts sleep. External light, and keeping maybe a white noise on as well. Now, speaking about light, these bulbs are available at your local hardware store. Keeping a proper circadian rhythm, that is a good deep sleep, but then first thing in the morning, bright light, either the sun or an LED in your face, well, just to the side if you're maybe catching up on social media or whatever you're doing, to turn on serotonin. Circadian rhythm balance is so key to keeping healthy and feeling better. Most of us, when we don't feel well, we stay in this dark doldrum of a room. No, open those blinds, let that light shine in. Frankie, what's good for flowers is good for us. The other thing, even if you live in an area, when you live in an area, sir, where the gyms are closed, even if you don't have access to weights, we are meant to push, pull, jump, squat, and lift. You can do that with a floor. Everyone has a floor. You against gravity, you're going to achieve that exercise. Now, if you're not feeling well and you're already sick, you don't want to be exercising. But to prevent getting sick, exercise is one of the number one things. And we all need to learn how to meditate, sir. Meditating, that's 10 minutes a day. And if you're not an expert, or even if you're not even half as good as you'd like to be at it, Zendo, Zendo.com, that'll create an expert meditator overnight. It's really cool new technology. So that's a bit of the prevention. Now, when it comes to nutrition, we're all ordering in. I mean, how about you? You get stuck in this whole Uber Eats and online ordering, no?
I've been pretty good overall. You know what? I maybe only order local once a week. I love to cook. Like, it seems like I found that passion, and I've been really focused on health as well. Now that I'm getting in my 50s, I want to focus on health. But I've been pretty good. You are what you eat. You've told me this from day one. You are what you eat.
And your immune system becomes what you eat ultimately at the end of the day. And there are three evils that I want to keep top of people's minds when they are doing the skip the dishes or Uber Eats, whatever they're doing. And they are these: flour, sugar, and vegetable oil. Anything you're ordering, if you can avoid these ingredients on the list of what you're ordering, you will be a healthier person. The name of the game here is inflammation. Managing cellular inflammation. These three evils at high doses ultimately contribute to inflammation at the cellular level. That shuts down your immune system, okay? So here's what you need more of. Quercetin, found in brightly colored orange and yellow fruits and vegetables and onions, okay? You need more of these things in your diet. Get a rainbow of fruits and vegetables in your diet every single day. And Frankie, even if you are ordering out, another thing to keep in mind to keep a healthy immune system and recover from illness faster is intermittent fasting. Allows the body a bit of a break. And what I mean by that is fast for 16 hours a day. You choose your window, but only consume food. Water all day, hydrate all day, but only consume food for 8 hours. I like the literature that supports about the 10 a.m. to about 6 p.m. So, but nothing before and nothing after that gives the digestive system and the immune system a break. And by the way, I'm doing a really cool research project.
And you know what? With that research project, just because we only have about 30 seconds, I really want to talk about supplements really quickly as well. Talk about the research program a little bit, and then talk about the supplements so we can tell people what they can do.
Self.com, CELLF, self.com. It's a self, as in yourself, but at the cellular level, is a cool research project that I'm looking at using natural ingredients to help people mitigate or minimize their inflammation at the cellular level. People can register for free at self.com. Check it out. But you mentioned other supplements, and Frankie, it's my area of expertise. This one right here called Echinoforce. This is by a company called A. Vogel, just new. This is hot off the press. Recent science shows that both in vitro as well as in humans, this is about 120 people that were studied, so it's a little small on the study scale size. However, versus a control group, taking this type of echinacea, this Echinoforce by A. Vogel, it's a Swiss brand, taking this type of echinacea shortened the duration. By the way, 30 clinical trials on colds and flu, but of COVID. All right, and reduced hospitalizations. So check that out. And then also the eye mask plus protocol, quercetin, vitamin C, zinc, melatonin. These are all things that you can supplement with, been proven to help reduce. There it is on the screen for everybody there. Vitamin D, also get yourself checked for those levels. You take these supplements, proven clinical science. This is the work of Dr. Paul Merrick at Eastern Virginia Medical School. You will shorten the duration of virtually any cold and flu, but including COVID.
Okay, that's awesome. Thanks for the information, Bryce. For those that want to find out more information on Bryce, of course, you can find it on our website. Bryce is everywhere. He's on Instagram. He's on Facebook. He's everywhere. A good friend of mine. And if you want, check out a good book by two people named Frankie Flowers and Bryce Wylde called Power Plants. We still got lots more to come. Thanks, Bryce. Health and happiness to you, as always.